I'm going to make my mother's birthday cake today. Yay! I'll start making it soon. It's got everything else. Got a lemon cake. Got eggs. I only thought that I've got, I think Dog's still cheaper. Got caster sugar. I've got some more caster sugar in here. Here's more caster sugar. Or 2 casters there. I'm going to decorate it afterwards, so I will be keeping the decorating bits aside for a bit now. Keep that in the fridge. Because decorate it after work, so I'll bake it today. I'll bake it this morning and then go to the bus to work, and then work on that work, decorate it, of course. So I'll keep it cool in a nice dry spot here, put a cloth on top of it. Let's get cooking. Hello there. Starting on the cake, that is. Preset the oven. Well, I think I'll get the apron on. I'll get the apron on and get out. Gosh, you know, it took that long to get this looking good. This what are you? That's good cooking. It's good YouTube cooking program here. Hello. I'm cooking. It's Friday the 27th of March. My lunch that dish tomorrow is Saturday, but we're celebrating as a family on Sunday, so go make the cake. First, preset your oven. Take that one off. Preset it, turn it on. Get that ready, turn down to 180. Still 180 there. So I get to some warm, and then first thing we do is make sure it scales away. This is why I don't like your kitchen, it's a big kitchen. Make sure it's working, let's see. Make sure it's on ounces, yes, on ounces. And it weighs perfectly, that's good. Okay. Roll sleeves back. Hygiene in the kitchen is important, you see. Wash the hands. Got the hands washed stuff. Let's see. Now where did I put my grease tin? Let's put it in. Take one of these. That one. Also grease tin I need later. Yes, on this side. Well, some new flat, you see, so I don't like flat. Did it 3 months now, this is what else here. Okay, that later. Make sure the mix is all plugged in. Like so. Make sure the firing out nicely. Oh, what was anyway, stalk. This is good for baking. I know it's back to front because obviously I'm filming with my camcorder on my phone, aren't I? The camcorder that I know I've got the editing feature on my phone that I do now. This is the YouTube of course. Just get a knife. And you need 8 ounces. I go by the 8 rules. 8 ounces of margarine, 8 ounces of caster sugar, and 8 ounces of sulfurated flour. Don't use plain flour because you end up with biscuit. And then 4 eggs and lemons. And that's get a nice chunk of stock, like margarine. And that's 2.1 ounces. Now it's 3.5, you get up to 8. Now it's just under 6. So a little bit more butter. Margarine is needed. 6.7, 6.7. 6.7! And then that one, that's 8.5. So don't worry if you go over the amount because you could just cut it out like this. Cut a bit less. A bit more or less. That's good. There you go, perfect. Now you need the stalk out because that's when you're going to grease your tin, so leave that there. And then just go to reset it to 0. Then the same thing with the caster sugar. And get it up to 8. Look, that's a thick shot there. 6, 7, 6, 7 again. Might even get to 8 without using the fresh one. That's better. Didn't need this one, but that's good. It's always good when you got an extra. Right there. And this extra I'll just put into my Dr. one for later. Now take off the thing and do the whiskey. It looks like that. I wouldn't need a whiskey like this. Up to the cake, up to the cake. That's not enough for nothing. Up to the cake, up to the cake, up to the cake. Up to the cake, up to the cake, up to the cake. Please get that little taste test. Perfect. Just the mixture looks like that at the moment. It looks like this. Right outside looks like it might rain later. That's fine. Septic yolk is really for, so using the knife, crack it open and pull it out. Throw the eggshell away. I always mix one at a time. You can't mix them together, but I just like to mix one at a time. Mix the first tightly incorporated, you can't see where it is. And then get the other egg, repeat the process, crack it open. Making you guys hungry, aren't I? If you like to subscribe if you would like more cooking content. Yeah. That's good. So after 2 eggs, the mixture starts to get a bit around the bowl. You remedy that by slicing the knife round. Get the mixture back to the middle part of the bowl. Like so, like that. Get the mixture into the bowl. And get all of the egg inside it. Like that. And then you get egg number 3. Egg number 3. We need to egg number 3. Third egg. Yum, yum, yum. Take tea. Oop, don't have the eggshell. Just take the eggshell out. You don't crunchy cake, do you really? No one wants crunchy cake, do they? Let's go with my ass. I've got 8 yolk on them. Yeah. All good there. How's it doing? That's good. I know it looks statue front, but it's all good. And then, after 3 eggs, you notice the change in the mixture. It becomes more thicker and more gluty. And the egg number 4, which will be the side of the egg, that'll move these out of the way. They get out of the way after the cooking facility. And crack this one open. Crack the egg open and wash the fingers again. You also wash your hands frequently when you're cooking anyway, so that's good. That's the egg, the last egg, and this centralise the mixture. Do you think I'm as good as a Dacoff? Probably. I love watching Dacoff. Me and I were watching it yesterday. Well, there you go. There. The mixture looks like that. I can't tilt it too much now because it's looks off the yellow parts. That's the mixture like that. So it's all racing flour. It races by itself. Yep. You hear the thing, that's the density cleansed outside. That's what that loud noise is. Because it's thin day on Friday. Let's see. Down to 0, only for 8 ounces of self-raising flour in. And soon I'll be grating the rind of the lemons. Get it up to 8. Watch it carefully. It's actually makes more stuffing, you just got to watch out what you put in. Okay. It's up to 7 now. 7.5. 7.26, 7.27, 7.28, and 8. That's good. Dude, that's still tough, but that's why we can get these together. And we don't need the flour for the rest of the cooking session, so away it goes. What's in here? Got more caster sugar there. Now, as you can see, take that off. Got our mixture there, but before we put it in, we get the grater. The grater for the rind. We grate 4 lemon zest, because then we squeeze 2 lemons and then do 2 more for the mixture. What we do is we use this end. We don't use that because that's the cheese. Don't use that because that's for other stuff. We use this stuff which back here and carefully scrape like this. Be careful when you do this though, because it's scraping the peel that's it to do. They will also scrape your skin, so be careful. Do it carefully. And if you're watching this and you're a bit nervous to do this, you can always cheat to go and dice it down alright, but it's nice to actually make it from scratch sometimes. So you want it so you can see the white bits. You don't want too much white bits in it. This one gives that lemony ting. You keep doing that until basically the lemon looks almost naked. Good at making another birthday cake for my mum for her birthday, you know. Of course, on YouTube I won't say her age, of course. But it might be the end when I do the decorating later, but still. Then I'll upload this video tonight before I go to London tomorrow with my friend Mark Ferguson. This is going to be fun. Just 1 lemon. Of course, repeat the process with the other 3. Then I chopped 2 of the lemons and I used them for the batter here. The mixture. See that? All that one. And then the second lemon. Nice satisfying sound, isn't it? Yeah, keep doing that. There's a lot of this stays stuck on the grater that you then, that's why you use the knife afterwards to sort that out. It's already looking good. If you'd like to subscribe and stuff. Of course, it's the last day of wet today, so I'll go on holiday. Parents' holiday. I'm not going anywhere, but holidays from work anyway. So I'll be doing some cooking at home as well, like cook some pasta, cook chicken, and I'll show you how to cook chicken safely. I'll do my own chicken lasagna curry one day. That'll be quite fun to do on a new flat, you see. Yeah, just the second one, almost done. That's good. And then the third lemon. Hello, lemon number 3. You're trying to start up. I guess it's trying to stop, so I'm using it. Like if you watch YouTubers like Annoying Orange, he's such a cool creator, he is. Or she is, because they always just support people like that, when they just like that. And so she makes really good content with all the fruits that she makes alive. It is quite funny. You're watching this, I'm cooking. You're watching it. As I'm cooking this, you're fast asleep. Actually, Dave Rafe was nice. I couldn't do that though. I like being awake in the day. Third one is nearly done. Yeah, number 3, then number 4. It's not too tedious. Once it's done, it's done. It's good exercise, this. But I think you could buy lemon zest, but it's quite nice to do it fresh with raw ingredients. Give the extra special touch. Yeah, the oven's nice and warm down there. And that's done. That's it. Now I'll go with the knife to get all of the rest of the juice stuff. Get it from there, get all that off. we're going to get all that off to get as much as possible as we can. That's perfect. That's better. That's nice it off. Put that in the wash. Got the lemon on there too. Also clean up afterwards. So what we do now is we get a knife and a chopping board. Carefully chop two to get the important bit of have to do those two. With the you didn't land on the tail nothing. Look at that. We chop this in half. We use 2 lemons for the mixture. The other 2 lemons see later on when I do the decorating. Carefully chop it in half. Chop it correctly. Here's a sharp knife, just be very careful. You don't want to cut yourself because it hurts. And then same for this one. Chop it in half. Nice. Then squeeze it on the mixer thing. Look good. Squeeze it like this. Squeeze it and guts out, I guess. Not the less pleasant way. There you go. And then that one. There you go. I scrape their skin off and squeeze their guts out. It's quite a really nasty process that these fall through something. Oh well. So they don't mind. So any vegans out there, is this really kind squishing a full defenseless fruit to pieces? Oh, there you go. I'm joking, by the way, guys. I think I know if people laugh saying that. And let's go to the bin. And they pour this gently to not get any texture. Go like that to stop the texture coming out. Into the mixture like so. Just want a really good flavour there. Make sure no ticks go in. There you go. Stir there. So the mixture should look like this. I can't tilt it at all at the moment, but that should look like that. Hi. Yeah, I'll take like that. Then I'm gonna just mix it carefully. Do it on the low setting. Just want it to mix carefully. Don't put it all in. See it with a half a bit nice and finish going. Just pour it nice and then we'll try about that. Get less of the wow, look at that. Give that a good taste test. Nice. That's enough sinky that one, that's nice. Nice and moist, just how we like it. No. Now take those off. I put them in the wash. Along with the lemon squeezy, because we'll wash that later. Now we gotta prepare our baking trays. Now I need the physical paper. Get a nice length about the size of toasting. And like that. And then get a pen and draw around the diameter of the baking trays. As so, done at this. They probably can't see what I'm doing. Then I'll do that in there. You can still see me. Let's go draw that there. Draw 10 around there. And then the first one. They're both the same size, so they're still the same one. Just go like that. Make sure you're touching on the table. And then round that one. So you got 2 circles. And then with the scissors. And if you're any younger viewers watching, like who are not too sure about scissors, get an adult to help you. If you're not too sure, you can choose the scissors first. Cut through one way. And then cut through here. Cut around the circle. Also check the oven. It's doing alright. It's warm. It's nice. Nice and hot in there. If you hear aeroplanes at the background, I've got fly focus on. That's why you hear random planes in the background. It's like, yay! So we like having fly focus on, you see. Here's the first one. Is that going? That goes in next, that's not easy. The second one will need it though, because we're going to grease up all greases with. The first one will cut round. The reason why I use greaseproof paper responsibly is you don't want the cake to stick to the cake, because I did this last year. You'd be like, don't! Even though this is a trickier process, you'd be thankful that you've done it, because it was good to watch the chefs you work with and get some tips from them and go, oh yeah, you do that and that and that. But sometimes you might think, they're doing it a long time, why are they doing it that way? But then you realise that's actually a good way. And you're like, oh wow, nice. So now I use this little scrap bit to grease the tin so we get those stalks out of there. I always, when I take the mixer off, I always unplug it, because when you should never put the mixers on when it's plugged in, because you could get a bit of the nasty shocks there. Obviously, be careful. Kitchen safety is number one, you see, or any kind of safety. Yep. Safety's the name of the game. Always be safe. Just go it around, all around, lather it around, like so. And same for the other one. Lather it around. And then take that out a second. Do a bit more for a bit later. Now let's set to wash the hands because they're all greasy. We don't want to be a greasy, do we? So, lots of nice and clean. How's everyone doing? You liking it so far? That's good. I don't know, they might be saying no. I wouldn't know, would I? Oh, there you go. So, let's put this away. We don't need the margarine now. Let it go away. So now we've got our children here. Now to make these fit into the bottom, we need to cut them at various points. So we need to cut them at very short, especially the depth of the pan, the thing we're doing. It just helps fitting easily, like so. And there, go like that. Put it in there, squash it right in, right to the edges, make sure it's all nice and flat. Make sure it's all good. And the same with this one. And the same with this one. Put that in there. I say, it's worth to spend 5 minutes doing that than struggling lifting the cake out and ruining the cake. And risk ruining the cake, so It's worth it to take an extra 5 minutes to do this. Then do the same as you did before you dusted it, dust at the top of that. This will ensure an easy pop out of the cake after it's baked. Let's do the same for this one. Just get any lumps of butter out, there you go. That goes in there. Now switch the hands a bit. This is good for the mixture now. This is now time for the mixture to go in. Let's see. Let's get a nice big scoop. Like something like that, which is a nice little scoop. And you're going to do it individually equally like this, like one dollop for this one, and one dollop for this one, one dollop for this one, and one dollop for that one, and so on. One dollop for this one, and one dollop for that one. Gradually goes your look. One dollop for that one, and another dollop for that one. It looks really good. Get a really moist cake onto that one. This really clears the thing, like a really clears the bowl. So that's why I use that's what it's like a tongue shape. That's what you use because it's very effective. The thing in the bowl. If you use a regular spoon, you have loads of mixture left behind, and you don't want that. You want to be able to use all the mixture. There you go, and you want all the mixture, so it's all gone like that. Then that's going to wash. And now, what you do is you smooth it around with a knife. So I just get have I got a long palette knife, or should I use the other knife? Let's have a look. No, I haven't got a longer palette knife here. What I have in here. Yeah, I'll just use the regular knife then. Let's get the regular knife. Where's my regular knife? I think I have my knife for the oh yeah, I'll do this one. So what we do is, like that, spread it all the way out like this from the middle, spread it towards the edge, because you want to get your cake as flat as possible there to there, so that it doesn't become a lumpy thing. Look at that, isn't that nice? It's already looking good. And you can sort of like do an even testy thing. And it's nearly ready to go in the oven now. It's nearly ready to go in the oven. I wonder if this is an educational video. Feel free to use it to follow the steps that I do. I learned this recipe with my mum, so that's a nice thing to learn, but I still do it. Take the cakes. And you'll see. In the oven it goes. Watch out for the back heat. There's a back draft of heat that can whip you, so stand away from it as it goes in. And in go the cakes forward, sticks in there. Anyway, here they go. Lights right for the window. Wow. The window tints a bit. Don't want that set any longer, do we? Okay. So the cakes are in there now. I think I got an idea of what might be causing that alarm. That smell, so I'm just going to grab that other tree out quickly, just to finish it. All good, so then I'll put it in. Yeah, that was causing it. There. Let's do that quick rescue there. That was what was causing that. So, you don't really want to wash out, so I'll come back after I've washed out. There you go, there's the cakes. I'm pretty sure I touched that in, they'll do that really fine. As you can see, baking now. I will see you in the ditch once I've washed up the everything a bit more. Later, they got another 15, 20 minutes to run. You can see it's lovely, nice cake rising. Now I cleaned all the surface. As you can see, as clean as you go. Let's see how the time goes. There's a I'm not going to rush though. There's not much time to do that. I've got that, but I might not need that because I use these natural decorations. We've got happy daddy candles, and we've got flowers, just for mum to see, and that's the numbers. And they got hundreds of thousands, or sprinkles, rainbow sprinkles. And we got more rainbow sprinkles, because she doesn't know. No, I don't need the Thatcher White because I've got the numbers. I mean, I don't need chocolate, it's not a chocolate cake, so it's that way. It's not a chocolate cake. And they put the handly decorations of flowers, pink and white. Oh, that's nice. And then icing sugar in here. Icing sugar. So I'll leave those out ready for, go get the icing out. Just gonna get the cooling rack out. I think the cooling racks are in here. Yeah, there they are. There's the cooling rack. That needs to come out already. I gotta wait patiently for it to cook. Now, so I'm gonna do the first check. What you can do safely is, careful with the backdraft of the heat. Gently, and it is bouncy, so it will be alright, but it's still the, let's see, it's bouncy, sunny bouncy, so we'll get it 5 minutes, and then that should be done. And it's, so that one's slightly bouncy, and that one's less slightly bouncy, so that needs a bit more time. And now I've just got myself set up for there. And this is how you do the mixers. When you put the mixers back on, out there so you can see. It's a good thing I know how to edit now, because this is how you put the mixers on back on safely. Always disconnected from the power line, the power source, because you don't want an angle thing. So you get me to put that back in. I think I might get that clean first. Get that clean with a slack cloth. That's there, you get all flour in it. That's what nice and clean. Put this back in. Make sure they're in. Because you don't want to do that, so make sure they're in. That's how you test it, see? Good, isn't it? Now let's put the stack in. And that's ready to use later on. Also, if I'm going to do the next thing when I'm at work, check out anyway. Scan also looking. Oops. Hello. How'd you get there? You fell off, didn't you? Okay, it's good take off here. Yeah, I'm going to take the cakes out in a minute. Take the cakes out, so I'll just rest the phone over there, next to the cup there. Let's see. I don't know why to get this. Just get the other bits and gently avoiding the heat rush. There you go. Look at that. Make extra short. Is it bouncy all the way through? It is. Get this starting to burn as well. So once you get a light tone like that, it's ready. Looks nice. And then turn the other off. Like that. And always, let's see, oops, where's the other? There's the other. And I always leave it open because, you know, the hot air out. That's good. Look at that. Perfection, isn't it? what I also do is put a knife around the edge. It's already come away from the edge because I've got the grease container there. Then rest it there. Just so it's easy to cut out. And like so. It's good, this lovely cake is nice. Always go down, pressing the side of the tin, of course. All the way around. And as soon as it's cool enough, flip it over. You gotta wait for 5 minutes though, of course. No rush. Just wait for it. Chef. So creative was that like going to keep it. There you go. Just gotta power it into the cakes out the tin. Let's see, because they're a bit cool to handle now. Just go like that. The other feel with it, and it feels alright. Just like place it there gently. It's come off so easily. It's so easy to do this because that comes off. And this is why I'm very glad that you done this because it's perfect. That's lovely. Now that's a sponge that's moist and lovely. Then do the same with this one. Gently place it there. Out it comes to the tin. Wow. That's perfect, that. That's light again. It's all bouncy in between. It's light, that's because it's got a lot of moisture in it. But it's bouncy and firm. There's bouncy, it's all done. There's that goes to the wash. Wash those up so close to wash. And because I think it's thick, I can close the window. You don't want any huge second the lights go off. That would be a good idea. There you go, that's how you do the cakes. That's perfect. They take a long time to cool, so it's cool last night now, and I need to get the dust in a couple of hours, so why don't I cool the first hour and see how I go? Tea break, and 20 to 10, so I've got plenty of time, so I think I might actually, so it's all done before work. That sounds a good idea. I've got plenty of time to do some more baking, because we've got plenty of time to ice the cake, so I'll do that. Let's put this over put that out of the way, so let's see if the knife put back on. Oh, my sleeve's back up. And that's good. When I was watching the rerun, like, it actually does it the right way around, so it looks like you're right, but it has the right way around. Yay. Now, you know, I've got to do butter icing. I've got 2 blocks of butter here. But I got to do it, not let's see. I might do some piping if I get more creative. Let's see. Here's quite enough piping mixture, so that's just what I think about that. You know, I might just do around it. I think, let's see. I've got some piping. Got plenty of piping here. Got my piper. See? What else do you need? Oh well. That's quite fun. Let's do the next one, sort that out there. I'll sort that out later. So that's it ready then. Got 2 blocks of butter. So I need to yeah, I've got the thing on the chopping board, so I actually I need the chopping board, you see. Put there. Do that. Because yeah, 2 blocks of butter, which on the weighing it would be. It's this one and this one doesn't we use ice sugar. So chop these into small pieces. Let's chop these out. So we get both of these. blocks of butter because we make icing sugar. I think icing sugar. I think icing butter icing. It's going to go on the top as well. Take the 2 blocks out. It's good to see even if you don't too much though, you can use it for other stuff. So let's get the knife. See, chopping a bit. It just helps the mixture if you chop it into blocks, smaller blocks. Put it down there. Oh, careful, mind the fingers. Very careful. Gently. I didn't get it luckily. Gently. Gently get it, and then chop, 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 chop. There you go. Then I'm going to go on top. Not trusting that nice slipperiness. And then the same with this one. Chop, 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 and chop. And then put this on the on zero, let's have a look. Oops, that's that. So on zero, get chopped to that off and here. We're going to make butter icing now. This makes you think it's very slippery. That's worth it. See the cake's just off the shot there. They're cooling, and I was thinking to myself, well, they're cooling, and then I've got plenty of time before I get the bus to work. Might as well get it done. Now just cut back work. The cake's already laid out. Just relax and off to work. Very good idea. Now I can upload the video later on. Just get all your butters. I've worked in catering for 20 years, so if I'm doing it really quick, that's because I've been working in catering for that much time. I did a washing up mostly, I don't actually cook. But it's a good thing because you didn't have washing up, you'd be stuck, so yeah, 16.35 that one. This one is doing like that. Yeah, that's good. I don't think that's 4 ounces. Go wait till it goes to 0. Yeah, that's doubled in ounce there. Go back to 0. So you need the whole amount to make a lot of butter icing. Yeah, see, I think it has got the top of it. I think it's got me. Yay! The butter icing. In it goes. Like the whole thing. Quite a lot of the whole thing. You don't need the whole thing, just need to be 10 ounces more than the actual thing, so it is 10 ounces more, so always take yourself a bit of butter. And to help us out, we've got, as well as the lemon juice, the extract of Sicilian lemon. Tiny dash of that, and two things we did before here. Chop these in half and squish them. I know, so gruesome to this part, isn't it? Careful with the knife; it's a bit slippery, I find. So. So I've got plenty of time to get the bus. I don't need to leave till 11, and it's only 9:45, so plenty of time. Squish all the lemon out. There's less chance of air making the cake dry that way. So you don't want to end up with a dry air cake. Squish, squish those two squishes in there. And these two. I was just boiled the kettle when I laid some cakes there. I add some water into it as well, just to make the. I think I might, yeah, right, actually, because I've got these. That could be the water. Here's it. So let's get the juice. Put your thing on top of this so that you only get the juice and not any tips. Because you don't want any tips, do you, really? That's that. Because if you did get a tip, in like a just down there, don't panic, just gently, calmly reach to the mixture and pull the tip stack out like that. Perfect. Just got all hands now. And then this sort of goes, this might go everywhere, so I'm going to put this right over here and do it. And put the cakes in a safe position over here. If you don't want this to go all over the cakes, so that's safely away. Bring the mixer over. Oh yeah, I unplugged it in because I thought I was going to do it elsewhere. But now I get to do it before because I'm completely tired. Also, you got to be okay. It will get you covered in this, so stand back a little bit. Tilt you up a bit so you can see. You'll see a nice white cloud, but it's worth it as it comes out. Just hold it carefully and firmly. And the mixer gets to work in full power. That's your next observation. I can actually still continue quite nicely. Gently shake it in so you get all of it. Try to take it as much as you can. You wouldn't want to go wild, so gently. It starts to get thicker, as you can see. Here's the rest of this part. Wow, that's already good butter-ration, that is. But you want quite a lot. But you want the big icing and also the side as an extra icing. Wow. You can always hear this little beautiful, isn't it? There. See, that's flying everywhere. It does that, you see. Let's see. Perfection. Wow, that's tangy. Nice. I know you can't do a taste test here, but that is perfect. You just gotta trust me on that. Maybe one day YouTube will develop taste edition. No, I don't think it will. Have a look. Delicious, isn't it? The cakes are cooled. It's always good to make them cool. Then I'll just get the cake dots switched up here. Make sure they drop things when you do it. Cake dots. That's always handy. You should always have a first aid kit. Just in case of they see you got a first aid kit. And what I usually do, and what I say, is I anchor it down. So I get the knife. If you anchor it down, this is how it doesn't slide off when you're transporting it. Because I will be transporting it to my parents' place on Sunday. Do that with the first bit. Acts like a glue, it anchors it down. I learned that technique a long time ago. when my auntie sadly passed away in 2013, and she showed because I wanted to get I made a cake for her, and she's the same auntie figure who made my Snooty when I was 21 Canada, as you can see. I photo there, as you can see. So she showed me, because I wanted to get to her place in London, and I said, how am I going to get your cake to London? And without it going messy all over the train, she said, anchor it down like this, like so. It's lovely when you remember things, so you're like, oh, I'll just start there for a second. So you get the first bit of the cake, just take it out gently, like that on top, like that, and you place it down on the anchor. And that's good, so you go like that, you go almost at a 90-degree angle, say about 80 degrees, and without stirring it. Clever. Then I'll just get a bit to put on here, for the middle. Hello everybody. You're watching a really good YouTuber like me make a cake. What's nice another cake? They're gonna love this cake, my family. Don't worry, Stuart, I will get you a bit. I'll take it home and then you can have some with me when you come over. Or when on Monday. So you're watching, don't worry, I will save you a bit, I promise, darling. Of course. Yes, I'm bisexual, don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't touch me, you know what I mean. Stuart says better than me. Anyway. Do it all around. I've made a really good butter icing here. And with a fork, get a fork, to make the second bit anchor well, rake it across, like that, like so, and put the top bit on. I might take a picture of that actually. Take a picture of that quickly, I like to take a picture of the progress. Put that there. And put the cake on top. And it builds up nicely. Just on top, squarely like that. And then, put the cooling rack out of the way. Now if you worry that I'm on this is turned off. So I can use that as a platform. Then what I'll do next is spread the gaps evenly. Right here. You want it through the gaps here. It's a really nice looking moist cake, isn't it? Even I surprised myself when I make these cakes. Like, aww. Every cake I make is always different and unique to another cake I make. So each of these is crafted with love and care. My family loves the cakes I make. I'm always proud of doing it, you see. To do it for years. Of course, I don't make my own birthday cake. I did once. I wanted the was it on my 40th or no? I think it was 30th. Well, the birthday. So I think my sister did a prank on me, like I had to make my own cakes, and I sort of like ended up making my own cake. But obviously, that not the actual cake. That was quite a funny cake. That was how I did. There you go. More there. Yeah, we'll do some piping around there, of course. They'll pipe it around here. What I do is I fill in the gaps first, then I do around the edge. like that. So now this is starting to get a bit firm, so if you get this firm, just add a tinty bit of water, but not too much. But it should be fine at the moment. Look at that. You can see it coming a little nasty cookie, really. Making you all a lot hungry, aren't I? I can see the comments now. Oh my goodness, Nog, you're making me hungry. I sure am. Hopefully this inspires you to make some cake of your own. It's really a nice joy baking. I mean, sure, yeah, you can gladly go to the shop and get some cake if you want. Or you can have more fun at home baking your own cake. So get out there and do it. And it takes practice, of course, and if you get it wrong, don't be daunted. You can do it again. That's the nice thing about baking a cake. It's no Christmas, you just do it again when you've got to do apply the ingredients or whatever again, and do it again. It is funny how I ended up working in catering because I remember my school thing. The most frustrating topic I had that subject at school was cooking. That's when they had to like make certain like challenges like sugar free and stuff like that. So how I ended up working in the subject I was most frustrated in, I don't know, but that's how life goes. That's good, looking good, isn't it? And now, wash my hands. Random facts about me, right? That's it. It's a little bit leany, but not too much, so it's all firm and safe. Ah, it's only 10 o'clock, I've plenty of time before I get the bus. So what I might do is make this just a little bit less firm. So what I do is, I taste the water. You don't want too much, like maybe a teaspoon or less. And then mix it around with a mixer like this. Just so it's a little bit easier to type and stuff. There we go. That's better. Now it's a bit less tight. But as soon as you feel it go tighten, that's when you need to add more mixture. So now go to the top. Get it all over the icing. It looks like I've got plenty to do my piping around as well. What I'll do is I'll poke around the top first. Then I'll see if I've got enough to do the sides. If not, just do the sides normally, you know. This is a nice cake. I'm actually quite proud of this cake. I'm so glad I did it before work, I think, because I think after work I'll be tired and I just want to chill. So, it'd be good to do it before work. It's looking good, isn't it? It's looking like a lemon mountain hill. Welcome to Lemon Hill, everybody. Welcome to my hill of lemon. And then gradually go over here. Go right over the top. Add a bit more lemon. Don't be afraid to go a little bit further. You can't really go wrong with decorating. Well, you can, but you're your own sculptor. You can be your own judge. And it's good. It's good. Let's go smoothen it out, even out for the top decoration layer. Till you cut your cake in practically 100% of your thing. That's good. So I've got this much left, so I might actually do a piping around the top. So what I do then is screw that away. Hands again, because always do that. You're probably appreciating the new angle, I guess. So that here's the piping. Piping's more trickier, but you can do it. Make sure it's open, make sure it's all good. Make sure it's all nice. Make sure it's also inspected, see it's clean, it's not mouldy or anything. If it's mouldy, that's when you go and wash it really much, but no, it looks good. And I'll get a spoon. And then spoon it in. Where's the spoon? I'm going to use my spoon. Here's my spoon. Let's use that one again. And go like that. Put the mixture in there. Squeeze it all the way down to the nozzle. Like so. Squeeze all the way down to the nozzle. Remember, don't be shy, don't be scared. It's all good. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to do tight on the top and tight at the base, I think. I don't want to do too much tightening. I always decide as I go along, so that's good. Yeah, I'm glad of the loosening. Just don't be afraid to loosen your mixture. Just be very, very cautious when you're adding more liquid in, because you're doing it too liquidy. Otherwise you'd have to go out with isomalizing sugar. You don't want to do that. To strengthen it again. There you go. Full tighter here. Then I go like this, gently squeeze. All around the top. Gently, 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 gently. Of course, that's not perfect. You're in a competition, remember. You are just doing home baking where you can chill and to your heart's content what you've got to make. It looks perfect, doesn't it? Let's go add a bit more, do the bottom bit of the piping. That's the last of it. As you can see, nearly all of it. Wow. I bet you were thinking of the video earlier, crikey, Mark, that's a lot of icing. Icing. I'm glad like there. Look, you still up nearly. Wow. Now do that. That all in. Squeeze it down to the bottom. Then add to this mixture. Then go right down to here. Oops. Careful. Right there. Careful. Carefully does it. And all around there. And you've got enough for a bit more here. That's perfect. And that's perfect. That is good. That's it there. You're at home, you can lick your fingers. But if you're catering, well, that's a big no-no, of course. How do you do that? Let's show you. That's looking good so far, isn't it? Yeah, I go for decorations, because I thought I'd do piping at the top and the bottom. Look at their uniform. Now with the decorations here. Letters. Let's see, let's put it there. Yeah, it's actually better there. Let's see. The flowers, we'll do the flowers first. Those are letters, so I'll put Mum. What's this? Mum's birthday cake. I was very fortunate that I could still do cakes for Mum and Dad. There are people out there who haven't got their parents' daddies, like my friend Coffee Stewart. That's why I always think about this. That's why always be kind to others. If they suddenly look at you sad, give them a hug, if you're allowed, of course. And say, it's okay, I'm here for you. Because they will appreciate that, you know. Let's see, there's an M from them there. And then a U. Where's the U? Where's you? You're there. There's a U. And another M. There's another pink end, but I've got the yellow one, that's good. There's Mum on it. Yeah. I'll give some more icing. With the flowers, that's with the flowers that are at the top. I'll put them into a little bowl. Just get a little bowl. Just a little cookie bowl, put them all in there. That's it. A little bowl, that's good. And just put them in like this. At random spaces. Just like one after the other thing, so that you can curve this one's in the middle. Of course, I'm very pleased with all the cakes I make. I'm like, wow, I'm a good chef. Cook. Look at that. Then I'll do the bottom as well. Turn it around. It's always the fun part of decorating. So all the rest of it's done. The cake is sealed. It's nice. Ready for my family, my niece and nephews to chomp into it. And always watching them eat. And they always comment on how lovely my cakes are. It's lovely. Uncle Mark makes really good cakes, you know. That's it. Turn it around. And we'll get the other ones, we'll get these. These are pretty, I might put them in between. Baked with love, 48 decorations. That's really easy to open. Let's see. I think I'll open it this way around. Oh, I'll get scissors. I'm like, I'm not messing about that. I'll get scissors and open it. There you go. And then I'll use another bowl. Take those flowers out because I've got used to most of them. So I use the flowers can now go in the bowl. You get these flowers. Oops, I got off screen, isn't I? I'll be back in a second to get all these. There's a lot of plastic to get these little flowers out. I thought unless you cutting on plastic. Look at cake ingredients, there's 3 different levels of plastic on them. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. That's all done. That's all the flowers out. There's one more there. Another one there. They're all out now. Yes, got flowers. We don't want plastic. Don't want the plastic. Shoe plastic, we don't want plastic. Got more here. There's all that plastic, so let's just do that. Anyway, we don't need so much plastic. So I think with these, I'm going to put them around here. Pinky has a little round here. Pink, white. And pink. Look, that's white. I need more pink. Pink. And then white. Upside down, that's about right. And then another pink. And another white. And another pink. And then another white. And another pink. Looking perfect, it is. And do the same around the base of the cake as well. Around the base here, like little flowers and one big flowers. Get in between the big flowers. That's our concentration on doing, making sure they're all good. It's actually really delicious lemon cake. It's a taste of lemon explosion. For want of a better word, really. Let's see. First, I guess get some sprinkles. We have rainbow sprinkles. Let's go on this. I'll put it to the front here. Rainbow sprinkles at the front. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. Rainbow sprinkles. Wow. That's gorgeous, that is. And then, I just going to decorate the rest of the... That is beautiful, isn't it? I used the rest of the decorations, and I'll show you after I've done it. So, see you later. Here's the finished product. Isn't that beautiful? And that's how you make another cake. So let's see. I've got 20 minutes, oh, I got 40 minutes till I get the bus, so plenty of time. Perfect. Now I can cut back on work, just relax. There you go. Happy birthday, Nancy. Love you. I'm just going to dry it shortly. All nice in the kitchen now. Always clean up after yourself. And the cake is in there, ready to go for Sunday. Oh, don't forget, you wanted it, the candles. Got to get the candles. All ready to take. So, half an hour rest and then go to bus to work. Yay. And I hanged up the little thing I drunk did, that's to drain and dry. And that looks good. All clean kitchen, lights off. And that's good. Cup of tea, it might be the cold now. That's not too bad. Cheers. And that's how you make a lemon cake.